Hello and welcome back to 1001 Beers You Must Try Before You Die. I'm here with Quinton. He is wearing an Italia shirt because we're about to review lots of Italian beers, which you obtained. This one was obtained through negotiation, I believe.
Yes, we were in a bar in Milan, the name of which has escaped me, but I will look it up later because there's another one coming out. There were two beers we've been looking for, and Tanya saw on a shelf. We couldn't find it anywhere, and then Tanya saw an empty bottle of it on the shelf with their decorations, so she pointed at it and said, "Do you have this?" The girl said no, but she did know somebody who might know, and she went and got the guy who actually ran it, who was having a night off, and he turned up 10 minutes later. I guess he must have been upstairs or maybe just down the street. He turned up 10 minutes later and he asked what beers we wanted, and we pointed out two beers that we were after, and he disappeared off, and then he reappeared again later with beers from his own cellar, from his own stash. And we negotiated a price. He said he wouldn't sell them, but as we were enthusiasts and we had asked specifically, he was willing to trade. So we traded for cold, hard cash. Struck a deal.
The best type of cash.
Yes, and especially because I believe at least one of them is no longer brewed, if not both.
Wow, that's very exciting. So we're starting off with a beer from Italy. It's from the Piedmont region. First brewed 2006. It is 11%, I believe, or more or less. And it is Draco by Beneficio Montegiorgi.
That'll do.
Or Giorgio.
It's close.
Montegiorgi.
Yeah, that.
Silent Bob's not silent.
Right.
Can you repeat that again, Silent Bob?
Beneficio Montegiorgi.
There we go.
There we go.
Our Italian correspondent there has spoken. Right. Well, I'm going to guess it's probably going to be charged.
Yeah, and I'm going to be very, very careful on this because we have three glasses.
Right, I'm going to let you pour that because you're a far better pourer than I am. I'm a bit cat-handed when it comes to pouring beer. Watch any of my beer reviews, you'll find I'm not very good at it.
Back a few euros, so I'll make sure I get it right. There we go.
Right, it's not exploding at the top. That's a good start.
Yep. Right, so we've got three glasses to go. So
I'll bring this glass over to you.
If you fill the dead air time with the punters,
I'll tell you what. I'll do the tasting notes then. Strong amber colour with a persistent foamy head. No foamy head. This is an old one.
It is old. This. Yeah,
the nose is rich and spiced with strong notes of dried fruits that can be linked to panettone or Christmas pudding. In the mouth, the beginning is sweet, followed by fresh fruit notes, which then turn warm and rich again. So yeah, no idea if this one's still brewed or not, but we've got one.
Okay, there is some still left in the bottle.
Quite a lot actually.
Yeah. It's okay, I'll give it another go.
Yeah, don't waste that amount.
I wasn't going to waste it. I just wanted to. I was being careful about everybody getting a similar proportion.
You can kind of tell it's old, can't you?
Yeah, you can tell it's very aged.
It's looking a bit barley wine.
Yeah, right.
Okay, right. Okay.
Silent Bob.
Right, so let's talk about the bottle quickly. It's got a dragon on it. Draco means dragon in Italy. Even I can work that out. This one is actually 11.9, not 11 as in the book. This one is from 2018.
Right.
Because it says on the bottle, it says there.
Okay, so that makes it 6 years.
Right,
old.
so it is kind of a little bit murky, red. I can smell it already, even going near it.
It has been upright since we came back from Milan, which is quite some time ago.
So this one is just to put it out there. What this has done, it's goes through a secondary fermentation with cooked and mashed blueberries.
Nice.
So that's kind of like, if we're going to get that kind of note, where that fruit comes from. Should we have a smell then?
Yeah.
It smells like Christmas pudding, like panettone Christmas pudding. It smells very, very fruity. Stone fruits, but actually, blueberry. I'm totally getting blueberry off the nose there. Now I kind of said it.
Booze and blueberry.
I'm getting more fruit than booze.
I'm getting sherry.
Okay.
Get sherry on there.
Well, I want to try it, so let's go for it. Cheers.
Oh, that probably. He's not holding back, is he?
That's really nice.
There is still a gentle carbonation to it, but it is very light.
It really is fruity, and it does not taste like it's ABV. It doesn't taste boozy, in my opinion. It's clear it's got booze in it, but it doesn't taste like it's not hitting the face.
I'm getting
booze.
it round the back. It's very warm
Yeah.
around the back of the tongue, and as it goes down the throat, that's when you can tell it is getting on for 12%.
I'm not sure I've ever had a beer with blueberries in before.
I think I have, but I can't remember exactly.
It's very nice though.
It's when you can smell it when it comes up to the nose. It's giving off a lot of alcoholic waft.
It is. Oh, that's very pleasant. It really is blueberry. That tastes so much of blueberry.
Yeah, you can tell this has been an actual genuine cellar by the state of the top there.
Yeah. But I suppose even though it's old, it's because of the percentage. It's fine.
Yeah,
no problems at all.
It's
got enough booze to keep it good.
Got any facts?
Yeah. So basically they do two different types of beer. They do a barrel aged beer, which I believe the next one is going to be, or a beer that has fruit added to it. So it says the fruit is always added after it's cooked. The aim is not to add acidity to the beers, but to contribute to flavour and aroma, which is why they always cook it first. Otherwise, you get that initial acidity, whereas you cook it off a bit. So this is a version of their beer called Demon Hunter, which I don't think is in the book, but it might be. That has cooked and mashed blueberries added during a second fermentation, and the beer has 3 fermentations, 2 in steel tanks and 1 in the bottle. So it is fermented. So it's bottle fermented as well. But it goes through three sets of fermentation, which is really interesting. I suppose it can at that ABV actually quite well. There's 2 versions of the beer: the basic one, which I think we have, and the Draco Metodo Cadrega. Cadrega means chair in the Piedmont dialect. The latter is an oxidized version of the beer that's been mature for a longer period, but we've got the original one here. And it says this is normally drunk in the winter with blue cheese. Which I can see. I can see how that'd be a thing.
I could absolutely see how that would go blue cheese. That's ideal. It's got that fruity sweetness to counterbalance.
So this is very, very nice. I would this is a sort of beer, and actually I know you paid a pretty penny for it, but it is a sort of beer which you'd actually probably want a large bottle of them to share.
Yeah.
Because it is really nice. It's a sipper.
Yeah.
You could see having it with like a cheese board or something in the winter.
It would suit the way the Italians generally drink. It's a slow, gentle sipper with a vinous feel.
Yeah, it's a sort of beer which you happily share with family on Christmas Day, I would say. And it isn't... I don't find it challenging at all. I find it very, very nice. It is a sipper because it is strong and the taste is strong. The taste of booze, but it's not in your face. It's not overwhelming in the slightest.
No. It's nicely done.
I think it's a really, really... I can see why it's in the book. It's really interesting. I don't think I've ever had a beer like this before. A blueberry kind of like almost barley wine type. I think it kind of is a barley wine, really, isn't it? Really, this ABV, this sort of that sweetness, the kind of like carameliness, but with blueberries, it's really interesting.
It's a kind of loose style indicator.
I mean, it's in the book.
The purist would have a fit if you called it a barley wine.
It's not. I mean, it's not.
But it's in terms of the general taste and the general.
I would say it's probably the closest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the specialty chapter of the book, which means it's not really. It doesn't really fit into any category, but it is. I would say it's adjacent to barley wine. I don't think it is a style.
No, it is what it is.
I think the person has made this. Riccardo Franzosi, who's the head brewer of that brewery. He obviously is trying to make interesting beers that unlike anything else. And I think he's succeeded with this. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, silent partner. Thumbs up. Excellent. Thanks, Silent Bob. Or as I called her earlier, Jeremy Dyson. Yes. That's one for the fans.
That is one for the fans.
All right. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you for a beer review very, very soon.
Arrivederci.
Goodbye.